From my first studio in Lowertown, there were a number of artists gathering, more and more artists were gathering into the neighborhood. And the very first round of development was about to occur in downtown St. Paul. 250 artists then got eviction notices saying that it was time for their buildings to be renovated. This motivated a group of artists in St. Paul to come together under the St. Paul Art Collective. And we created an artist housing committee. From 1982 until 1985, we got involved in creating artist housing. So the St. Paul Art Collective, which is the organization that brings us the St. Paul Art Crawl, brought together the artists and the city of St. Paul and the very beginnings of Art Space Projects, Inc. And we created a concept to create legal, code-compliant artist housing, or housing for artists and their families, and created the first 30 units of artist housing back in 1985. From that moment, my work changed. It had always been about the city. St. Paul, for instance, has the same feel as Europe. It was one of the things that drew it to me from living in Europe and coming here. And it had always been about home, but I moved on to the river, to the Mississippi River. And that Mississippi River has such powerful influence that my work moved also into the idea of home and Lowertown and the river. But all of St. Paul sits on a place that no one ever lived before, that we were guests on the Mississippi and in Lowertown. So my work has moved and been influenced by that sense of reverence, I think, for where we are on the great bend of the Mississippi River. In Lowertown, in downtown St. Paul, is a pretty big section of town. We have a number of artists. We have a large number of artists now. 700 to 1,000 artists probably are in the St. Paul area. I think it's vitally important that people understand that we're not just artists in our studios making work. We live here. This is our neighborhood. This is our city. We are business owners. We pay taxes. We are part of our community councils. We're the people who go to the meetings for the Metro Council and for the Capitol River Council. We're the people who care about Earth Day and who take care of the neighborhood. And that these people are not doing their work and living in a bubble. That we are all involved in all different things. We're teachers. We interact with kids. We are involved in so many aspects of the cultural life and the life of the community. So as we sort of defend our art community, it is just a piece of a much greater community that we're all involved in. As we as a society deal with different kinds of problems or deal with politics, social structure, living, being happy, that the artist's role is vitally important. It connects us in a way that individuals may not feel connected. That art as a visual medium and art as all of its different mediums, a performing medium, these are the things that connect the souls of all the people who watch them.